Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Jessica if we haven't already met, and if we have, hey, what's up? Welcome back. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how I take photos at home. It's a lot of household items that I'm like 99.9% confident a majority of you own that you can use to create like fun and fresh content with. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I love doing these types of videos where I show you how to take your own content at home. So this is almost an extension of that unofficial series. Should we make it official? Let me know. But this is definitely coming up because it's been about 7 or 8 weeks now, and one thing I think we've all seen and can relate to is we find ourselves digging into the archives because we're out of content to post right now. So we're doing the old throwback, we're doing the old put together a carousel of like memories, maybe that one trip that we did. And whereas the photos are all so gorgeous, like we love a throwback moment, but I think it's also an indicator that we're running out of content to post. So I'm really excited to show you how you can sort of take your content into your own hands, be a little bit more independent when it comes to shooting content, but also, you know, being able to find inspiration at home and using these really simple tricks to taking your own aesthetic, gorgeous content. Basically, I've been preparing for this moment for like 4 or 5 years now, which is how long I've been about taking my own photos, whether it's out in public or at home. So I've got a lot of great like tips and tricks to share with you guys. So if you're a content creator yourself and you're running out of photo ideas, or if you have some extra time on your hands and you want to learn how to take photos of yourself, this video is for anyone who wants to get a little bit creative. So let's get started. All right, we're in the first location right now. This is really easy. All you need to do is find a window, check, and that window has to have a blind because what you're going to do is put yourself behind the blind. This is a great location because you have natural light coming in through the window. Natural light is the best lighting you can possibly have for your photos, and the blind gives you this really cool backdrop. Let me show you what I mean. So we're between the window and the blinds right now. As you can see, the blinds give you this really textured backdrop behind you, and the natural light coming in is just like the best light that you can have. So this is what it looks like. I have a claw clip in my hair right now, which I'm realizing might not have been the best choice for this location, but you get the idea because you've got the textured background in the back and you've got the natural light coming in and illuminating your beautiful face in the front, so you can really use this location to take some beautiful photos, very aesthetic, very like cozy weekend mood type of photos. And the best part is that you can actually take it down to the floor. My curtains happen to be full length, so I have a little bit more movement, whether I want to do a standing photo or if I want to sit down on the floor. But the floor does open up for a little bit more variety with the posing. If you want to like lean on a knee, or you can like incorporate your legs more, which I would normally be shooting this on like portrait mode, so you'd be able to see a little bit more of my body here, but because I'm shooting in landscape, you don't get the full picture. So this is almost like a 2-in-1 type of location. This is just a really easy way to literally step between two pieces of furniture and instantly transform your environment into something a little bit different. I did take a couple photos in this location, so I'm just going to quickly insert those now so you can see sort of what I came up with. Let me know what you guys thought of that first location, but we're in the second location now. For this one, all you need is your bed and a mirror. I'm going to be using this mirror that I found on Facebook Marketplace, and it's absolutely stunning, ornate gold, so gorgeous. The only thing I'm a little worried about is that my bedroom is a little bit dark, so we're gonna see how these photos turn out. And if you're in the same position as me, where you have a bedroom that doesn't get a lot of light, stick around because I'm gonna show you another alternative to getting the same style of shot. I really want the white pillows on top, so I'm just gonna swap these around, and then your mirror goes just like that in the middle. Try and angle it up a little bit and then use the blanket to sort of keep it in place, and then we're going to take our photos like this. I'm about to show you how they turned out. So I was just looking at how those last photos just turned out, and honestly, I'm a little bit shook because I did not realize the lighting in my bedroom was that good, like good enough for photos. So I've recovered, and even though those turned out quite well, not everyone is in the same situation where they've got a lot of natural light or light at all coming into their bedroom. So I'm going to show you how to get the exact same type of shot in your living room or in any other sort of room that has natural light. So it's actually pretty easy. All you're going to do is go and grab your pillows and your blanket and drag it all into the living room. I'm going to show you how I set up my little area to make it look like a bed. So here is another way you can fake the bedroom setup, just by putting your comforter and some pillows near a window so that the natural light can come in. You can put the mirror between them and it looks like you're in your bedroom. Okay, so I realized something. When you're shooting the other way, you can still see the rest of the room and it kind of ruins the effect. So what I did is I swapped the order of the set and basically put the comforter up on my table, weighed it down, and then we've got pillow, pillow, mirror, and this way when you're taking your photos, you're gonna get a white background. So I'm gonna take some photos here, but because I just took some in my bedroom, I'm gonna switch these ones up a little bit. So let me know what you guys thought of those photos and which location you liked better. Was it the actual bedroom or was it the made up bedroom? Let me know in the comments down below. And this actually segues perfectly into my next tip. So as you can see behind me, my apartment started to get a little bit messy. We've definitely moved into the phase of creating content where I'm moving furniture around, which happens every single time and always escalates so much faster than I think it's going to. And I'm also joined by my special guest, professional photo bomber, Mr. Mars. He always likes to come over and see what I'm doing and like sleep on me while I'm trying to take photos. It's very adorable. So he definitely made a cameo in some of those shots just now, and that is why. He secretly loves the camera even though he acts shy whenever I put him on it. So this actually does segue perfectly into my next idea for taking photos at home. I'm gonna move a couple things around and show you what I mean. So what I've done here is basically taken a chair that didn't match my aesthetic. You guys saw it, it was like a cobalt blue, and I put it underneath the comforter so it's all white on a white wall, and this is what it looks like. So based on what you're wearing, it just gives you a really solid, like predictable neutral color palette to work with if you've got a bunch of different chairs that like don't match your aesthetic and you really want to keep things consistent. And if you've noticed, my hair did get shorter. I've got this wig on which I thought would totally snatch together this whole look, so I've switched into my shorter wig. I recently cut it, so if you see that like line, and I did a video on it too, if you look back on my channel, my hairdresser actually FaceTimed me and walked me through cutting my, I think it was like a 25-26 inch wig into a lob, and she did a really good job, and I think thanks to her that I did a really good job. So if you need to cut someone else's hair, it definitely has some really good principles in there that actually helped me cut my boyfriend's hair after I cut this wig. So I sort of applied the same logic and his hair turned out flawless. If you need to cut someone else's hair or get someone else to cut your hair, I definitely recommend going and watching that video because it's super helpful. But rant aside, I'm super excited about this set. And as you can see, I switched out my mirror for a full length one that is just leaned against my table there. So I'm about to take a couple photos here and show you guys what they look like. in the location. So let me know what you guys thought of those photos, and also let me know what you think of this hair, because every time I put it on I think about doing it for real. But at the same time, the whole point of the wig is so I can live out my short hair fantasy, so if I did cut my hair, the wig would be redundant. I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Those are some of the main places and techniques I've been using to take content lately, and I hope you guys can get some inspiration from this for your own content. If you end up using any of my ideas, please tag me on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or wherever you try them. It honestly always makes my day when I see your beautiful faces pop up in my notifications using one of my ideas. So please do tag me if you do, and also please vote in the comments down below which location was your favorite. Were you down with the windows and blinds location, the bedroom with the ornate mirror, or the covered chair with the full-length mirror? Which of those was your vibe the most? Leave me a comment down below, because at this point, who knows how long we're gonna be inside, so we might as well have some fun with it. But that's it for this video. If you want to watch more videos like this, I have a couple on my channel of how you can take photos at home and other techniques for getting inspired in your space, so definitely go and watch those as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!